What I do have is a way of speeding that up in the sense that um, I call it the 3 Rs. And if clients come to me to help with burnout, then this is a custom designed program for them. But it's around 3 Rs, and that is the 3 Rs are recreation, relationships, and responsibilities. And the key is to work on those three. Those three are crucial to recovering from burnout because those three are the really sensitive areas when we get burnout. I take those three and I say, let's have a look now at recreation. Let's put back into your life some of the recreations you used to do. I don't care if you played tennis 10 years ago. Just pick up the racket again and let's go and do this. Or simply, let's just put, an hour aside per day to go for a walk and find somewhere nice that is, preferably in nature. There's something very relaxing about walking in nature. And I've already mentioned that there are physical positive aspects of going for a walk in the sense of the brain being able to coordinate its thoughts in a better way. And a lot of people, as you know, have aha moments when they go for a walk. Solutions, challenges they've been thinking about for weeks can suddenly be, okay, this is the answer. And as with meditating, by the way, and that's another thing that some people are conducive to meditate. Some people meditate already, but that's another kind of aspect of just calming the brain down a bit so it can take a think. But then in terms of relationships, the relationships that are sort of drifting away and as we talked about, people with burnout tend to push others away. That doesn't just sort of reaccumulate. I mean, we have to work on that. To take relationships and you say, okay, well, yes, I haven't been spending as much time with my kids. I've just been too busy. Okay, we'll forget the just being too busy bit. We'll just work on the fact that you haven't been. What can you now be doing? Perhaps you can make sure you go to their soccer games at the weekend. Perhaps you and your wife or you and your husband can have a date night. Maybe you can every month you can have one weekend where you just go away for the night somewhere. So there are ways that you can work on relationships, even at work. Those people that you pushed away. Perhaps you make an active effort to suddenly take a little bit more of an interest in their life. If they've got a birthday coming up, if they've got that their kids are doing something, they're going on vacation, they've just been on vacation, just be a little bit more involved in their life. And then in terms of responsibilities, there are a lot of people around you that could be helping do some of the things and have a think back. When I was doing that, did somebody say, can I help with that? If they did, then go back to them and say, I really appreciated asking me if you could help me. And the answer is yes, I really could do with a little bit of help here. And you're not just relieving yourself of some duties. That is another way of making a connection. If people offer to help, it's generally because they actually want to. And so those 3 hours are really crucial ways that you can very specifically address those issues without just sort of hoping that they happen. Really, really promoting, catalyzing the positivity in those 3 areas. So once again, recreation, relationships, and responsibilities.